I used to be like you guys. I did not understand. I did not understand people who drink sparkling water, and now I'm like, it's like the big choice you have for flavored stuff that's not sweetened.
I guess.
Sparkling water is just gross, man.
It's very brand dependent.
I've taken a liking to poppy prebiotic sodas. It's not that much. It's like 15 calories, and if you get certain flavors, like some of the fruity ones, it actually doesn't taste that bad. Like orange is pretty good. Some of the berry ones I forget. I can
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
Hmm?
I'm not paying $9 per can.
That's fair.
But 4-pack.
Right.
That's fair. I mean, I don't drink them fast. They're just a thing I have.
Oh, wait.
All right, sorry, Stuck. You want to get started, right?
I did start the stream.
How's it going, internet?
Hi, nobody. But yeah, so last time, if you recall, you guys basically spent the whole time trying to figure out how you might get some gold home, or silver and copper, actually. And you brought your brought the news of your successful venture to the nymph, received 50 hairs, a small lock of her hair from her, brought them to the apothecary, and you now have a reliable source of love potions for your business, your pyramid scheme, or whatever the heck it is.
I think it's a pyramid scheme.
It's not a pyramid scheme. I don't know what it is. I don't know what
It's closer to drug dealing.
I guess, it's
Yeah,
kind of drug dealing. But we left off there. You guys were trying to figure out how you might go back and get your. You need to restock on rations. I don't know how many you had.
Oh yeah. I think I bought mine. I have 19 days worth of rations.
Okay.
Or actually, maybe I started with a lot more.
Nope. Place, correct the sheets. I have. I definitely. Oh, I guess I didn't update that. I'll just say I have 14 days of rations.
Yeah.
I'll just cut my
And
rations down by 10.
How long do they can they go before they start going bad?
Mine are iron rations, so.
That's a good question. I would say.
Oh wait, hang on.
Therefore, we effectively shouldn't even carry more than that amount of rations because they'll go bad anyway.
Well, according to
Unless
Google
they're iron.
AI, according to Google's AI, it's standard rations last about a week, unless you're like in really harsh conditions, in which case it's very short. And iron rations last 8 weeks in wilderness or 1 week in a dungeon.
Wow.
I'm gonna say.
So that's why people get iron rations.
Yeah.
I just have iron rations. Just all of my rations are iron.
Is that how British people say iron?
Iron.
You guys say iron?
Yeah, iron.
Iron butterfly.
We say iron.
That's weird.
So you were making a decision with regard to that rule, I think.
With what rule?
So we're sticking to a week, right, for normal rations?
We'll say that for now. I don't actually know if it clarifies in the rules how long rations take to spoil. It surely would, but then again, it's always impossible to find. but we'll say for the moment that it takes a week for regular rations to spoil and 2 months for iron rations to spoil
Okay.
until I find other news.
Okay. Two major yes, free stock and rations if we need it. And we have two major actions. I think we were discussing the ins and outs of product testing our love potion
Yes.
for it, for its viability as a small business selling to ladies of the night. And the second thing is logistics. How do we get as much coinage out of that dungeon as we can? One thing first, one thing before the other, right? Maybe we vote for, I think I would vote for, let's figure out the gold situation first. Just because that's probably more time sensitive.
So the gold is in the dungeon, which is in the forest, right? It's not
Right.
exactly good terrain for a cart.
It is
Right.
not. You might
Is
be able to.
there
You could
is there
maybe
a
get
mage in
some.
town?
Sorry.
Like, is there a wizard in town?
You can ask around.
Yeah,
I was
we wanted
thinking
to
of,
identify this magic carpet, right?
I was thinking of outfitting the horse with some big saddlebags, which we can buy easily in town.
That's true. But do we also want to use the magic carpet?
We don't know how to operate it.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Oh
trying to find the
yeah,
wizard.
that's the third action. Yes.
Yeah, trying to find the wizard because we wanted to identify it to find out the command word.
Yes. I defer to you guys because in the world of I defer to you guys when it comes to magics in this universe. So maybe you guys can start asking around.
Yeah, we'll start asking around. I mean, we could ask the apothecary first, since he's pretty old. He probably knows a lot about the town. Probably knows a lot about people who are around.
Probably a good bet. Yeah. All right. So you head over to the apothecary and France and Aune are their names.
Okay,
And,
France and Aune. As in, those are the names of the wizards?
No, the apothecary is
Apothecary
named
and
France,
his
and his
wife.
wife is named Aune.
I thought his wife was named Ethel.
I think you might have made that up, and I just said okay, sure for last session, but I didn't.
Whenever
I said that because you said her name was Ethel, and I mentioned that the character in my campaign was called Bethel.
I don't remember which person was named Ethel, but I have written down here that her name is Aune. I think
Okay.
someone else said Ethel, and I just ran with it for the time. I haven't written down
Okay.
Aule.
Okay, it wasn't me who said Ethel, because I said Bethel in response to Ethel. So.
All right.
His name is France. Does he tend to surrender to home invaders?
Well, you haven't seen him in action, so you don't know. He might start a 100-year war with you if you try. Depends on how old he is.
Well, maybe with Duma, but not me.
It's true. He might be racist against Drow.
I mean, he doesn't know I'm a Drow.
He doesn't. That's why he hasn't done anything.
No, because Dracus is British.
Oh,
I'm
I
American.
I thought. Okay, sure.
Sheesh. You thought I was being racist?
I thought you were being racist.
Oh god, speaking of racist, so I think yesterday, Dev and like them lot were playing Pragmata.
Yeah.
And I made a joke because they were talking about chocolate. I made a joke. Life is like a box of chocolates. The only good ones are whites.
Oh, that's not even true though. I mean, that's
It's
not even
really
true.
not.
I love semi-sweet dark chocolate, man. Dark chocolate.
Dark
Life is like a
Not
chocolate
too
box of
sweet.
chocolate.
gross. Dark chocolate is gross, mate.
All right. Well, that is your opinion.
Well, you could inverse the joke. Life is like a box of chocolates. All the dark ones are bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
that
prefer
did get a pretty good reaction out of them.
life is like a box of chocolates. It doesn't last long for fat people.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Anyway, we go and
Um,
talk to France.
Well, you're asking about what are you asking me about? Magic? What's going on? What do you need from me?
Duma, the floor is yours.
Oh, no, sorry. I was reading something. Would you happen to know? Would you happen to know if there are any practitioners of magic in this town? You seem to be pretty old, pretty venerable.
Well,
I'd
yeah,
imagine-
I know people in the town for sure. There's at least one. I don't think there's any practitioners of magic, but any scholars of magic will be with the Baron. Go to Lord Faltonen's place. I do believe keeps on hand a man who fancies himself a wizard of sorts, although I don't think he can actually cast any spells. But if anyone knows about magic, it's him. His name is Alton.
Alton the Huckster. Okay, cool.
Maybe he's training. I don't know. He's kind of a younger guy.
I'll be sure to give him a pat on the head when I see him.
I don't know if he'll enjoy that, but good luck.
I swivel around on my feet and head out, and I give a wave. Thank you for your help.
Bye. You're welcome.
Bye. I skip out the door.
All right. So you skip out the door, and you now have some information on Alton, the town's self-described mage or magic user.
I am initially suspicious of anyone whose last name is Huckster, particularly in a medieval setting where
his last name isn't Huckster. That was something Dracus said.
That was the name I gave him.
well, to my knowledge, no one contradicted it, so I'll just Huckster it is, and I'm immediately suspicious.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I assume we go to where Alton would live.
All right. So you head to the eastern side of town where the Baron's Manor is. You head up there and you head down the winding path to his manor. One of the guards reaches out and goes, "Oi, what do you want? What are you doing here? Oh, it's you guys. What do you want? What do you need?" And you recognize this as one of the junior watchmen from before.
We have come to see a wizard, fine, sir.
We don't got no wizard. Oh, wait, do you mean that kid who calls himself a wizard?
Oh, this is
Sure.
promising.
Sure.
Well,
Let me go
why,
see if he's available. Come on in. Sit here in the waiting room. I'll be right back.
Oh,
So he leads you into the entrance, the little watch house, I guess you could call it. Sits you down. And returns some moments later. And he goes, "All right, Alton will see you. He's in his study right now. Follow me." And he leads you into the manor. And instead of the route you took to get to the manor lord's, thief lord's room, the Baron, you instead follow the left side of the path, and you stay entirely on the first floor, going all the way into the left-hand side of the manor, and only about a third of the way down the manor, he gestures to a closed door, and he goes, "Go ahead in. Remember to mind your manners. He's a little bit touchy."
hey, Stug.
I'm trying to place your accent.
He's something.
Sounds like something from Monty Python or something.
You said Thief Lord, right?
I said thief.
This is a Baron. Yeah, Thief Lord. I mean, I thought you'd say something about taxation as theft. Wars.
Oh, we can get that lecture later.
Yeah. There's a reason why they're called thieves.
I guess
There's a reason why
Geoffrey's a fan of the gold standard, huh?
Yeah.
No, he's just not a giant fan of taxes. Plus, we use gold pieces. We're literally on a gold standard. What are we talking about?
That's true. I guess it would be the I don't know what the standard would be in this fantasy setting. Dragon hearts. I don't know.
Dragon hearts.
I'm just looking forward when I have to fight a MMT cleric later.
Oh, dude.
An MMT cleric from the Nine Hells. Who is the?
I remember there was like
what's the devil lord that's like the banker? I forget his name.
Mammon.
Oh, Mammon?
Yeah, Mammon's the devil of greed.
And his name starts with an M, so it's modern Mammon theory. Mammon monetary theory.
Mammon monetary theory.
That's a good name.
Malbosian Mammon theory.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember that, like, there were like a whole bunch of like a whole rash of videos of like what's the best currency system in Minecraft. And it's like it was like Nether stars, I think, were one, and then they said like wheat is another, and then I think it got to the point where they were like saying slime balls or something.
I feel
was
like
like this
you'd
big
need- I
argument.
feel like your currency would need to be something that's common, but not too common, like iron.
No, it's like the backing of the currency.
Okay.
So like Nether stars would be a good backing material because it's rare and it's centralizable and so on and so forth.
I suppose, although I might put diamond as your backing currency because it's just so important. It's so or emeralds. Emeralds, come on, emeralds. What are we talking about?
Emeralds are more common than diamonds, man.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Not in Minecraft.
Yeah. But emeralds are used already as a currency. So in Minecraft,
That's true.
But you literally, so they're not exactly a backing currency if they're already used as a currency.
Yeah, but they're only used as
We need to
currency. They're used as currency for
we need to
NPCs, though. I thought we were
we
talking
need
about
to
like a
centralize
player
diamond
economy.
production. Diamonds are good because they can be centralized and thus increasing their value. You know, like De
Diamonds
Beers.
can't be centralized because you could literally go to any point in the world and mine them.
You're building De Beers in Minecraft.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, fair
Nether
enough.
stars are way easier to centralize because you can concentrate the materials needed, or beacons as well, like crafting nether stars into beacons. That's also an option.
Fair enough. Well, anyway.
Yeah. Nether stars are difficult to acquire because you have to kill the wither every single time you want one.
Wither, I hardly know her.
Boo.
Yeah, that would have been without her. That would have been a better pun track to go. Moving on.
Yeah.
What do we
as a
say to the
collective
small nerd?
need to up our pun game.
Well, you haven't walked
Okay.
in the room yet.
So we're gonna go talk to this guy. I'll let you guys talk because I don't know magic.
You don't need magic to talk to a magic man.
He might not even be a magic man.
I guess not. Well, anyway, you open the door.
You could just be.
Walk in, and you find inside you see one lone man. It looks to be a human. Maybe 28 years old, late 20s. He does have a pair of spectacles on. He's a little short, a little scrawny. He's got unkempt stubble. He's got blonde hair. And as he turns and he goes, "What do you?" That's not the voice I wanted to do.
Mickey
Oh,
Mouse
you should have
now.
rolled
He's
with it.
now
That
Mickey
would have been
Mouse.
great.
Sure,
Oh!
I'll roll with it.
Too late. First impressions, everything.
What do you need?
That even works because he's not a full wizard. He's a sorcerer's apprentice.
What do you guys want? What do you need?
Hey
from
guys,
me?
look at all this magic happening here.
Aww, you're so adorable. I go to pat him on the head.
Don't pat on my head. What are you doing?
Hi, we were wondering if you could identify the command word for this magic carpet we have.
Fly! He says out loud, and it doesn't work. Nope, can't do it. Okay, fine. I'll try. Do you have any idea where it comes from?
We found it in a dungeon. We have no current idea of its make. Well, actually, are there markings on it somewhere where Geoffrey may know?
It's
religious knowledge of trade routes.
Go ahead and roll. I guess here's what we're gonna do: roll a d20 and tell me what your wisdom score is.
Spin down. We're not using that.
Or would this be intelligence? Go with whichever one is higher.
A wisdom, I believe, is 16. I'm gonna pull up the sheet. I rolled a 2, so probably nothing.
On the contrary, that is a success.
Are you doing it like if you roll your wisdom score under, you get a success?
Yeah, basically.
Hmm.
I think that's the way
Yeah.
it's supposed to be. I saw it somewhere and I realized that makes a lot of sense because it fits with higher wisdom score, higher score means we're more likely to succeed on certain checks, so I figured I'd just roll with it. At least
Yeah,
for
you did
now.
roll with it.
Literally.
Yeah.
So you take the rug out and you look at it, and as far as you can tell, this is a very, very, very old design. You recognize it from some of the older texts in older scripture that even touches your religion, um, possibly from one of the earlier, very earliest organized religions of the current era. Um, uh, and the region it comes from is probably an elven kingdom in the western continent of what did I call it?
Yes. If my understanding of these markings is correct, I think it comes from an elven kingdom, an old one from the east called what? What did I call it?
The west.
The west called what did it call it?
Tantakoti.
Because since it's an elvish region, could I attempt to try and ascertain from my own knowledge?
Sure.
So should I do the same thing?
Roll a d20, make it an intelligence check, I think. Well, I guess you're also. Just do whatever was higher, wisdom or intelligence.
Yep, 6. So that's a success. My wisdom is 16. That would be a success for my intelligence as well because it's 14.
All right, so you're aware that it comes from. You have the same basic amount of knowledge that he does. It comes from the Western continent, which is referred to in this um, region as either Tontakoti or Pimeamanasa. And specifically, it comes from a high elf kingdom, an ancient one that doesn't actually exist anymore. It was destroyed in a long war with actually the Drow, some dark elves,
Oh,
and
interesting.
it was the kingdom of its name has been lost to time.
Okay.
But it is known loosely what its artistic works were like. Its language is that of the High Elves, though.
Do the various different elven clades have different languages? Or is it all just elvish?
They tend to have different languages unique to them individually. Many of the elven languages all have the same root, so they can kind of communicate with each other a little bit. But generally speaking, elves on the western continent versus elves on the continent that you're on right now, which is where is the safe haven? Okay. Which is Lupaux and Ma as the Viking Imperium refers to it, this continent that you're on right now. The elves of this continent have a noticeably different dialect language than the ones on the western continent, which is sort of where thought of as the elf home continent. And so there's a very different language between the two regions. most elves on either continent can communicate with each other and have a common tongue, but they are different based on those regions.
Okay. Is there any? So, could I read or at least pass some amount of High Elvish, like in writing?
It'll require. Well, there's no words on the thing, so that's not going to help you.
Okay. What are the images related to it? Like, what are the patterns on it? Like, what does it depict?
Well, so it's got a golden ridge, like edge of the carpet with silver frills flowing out.
Yeah. So it's like golden trim, silver.
Yeah.
Tassels, I guess.
Tassels. Yeah, that's a good word for it. And the design in the interior, it's mostly a purple carpet. Like the background is like a purple, and then in the center is a black diamond shape. And in the center of that diamond shape is further a star, a white, a silver star. The outer designs feature basically largely gold, but mixed in there is some silver and some greens as well. But the important bit of the design is that there's these angelic patterns, that is, beings of humanoid shape with wings that are in each of the four corners, and they appear to be pressed in a gesture of prayer. They don't have any faces drawn on them, obviously, but you can tell they're round heads with gentle, with long hair, and you do detect the note of the elvish pointed ears depicted on the little images as well.
Hmm.
For one thing, we could ask around for maybe there's a community of elves in the area. I know it's a different continent and it's a different dialect, but better than nothing.
Here, this is what you people read, right?
So-
Yep. So, first of all, let's just see what this guy knows. Gather all of the information possible, and then form a decision.
We're going to place our faith in Alton, the ultra-powerful wizard. Hey, guys!
So it looks like
We're not placing our faith in the wizard. We are seeing what he can glean, and then we are trying to make a decision with all of the information we've gathered.
All right,
I am super serial. Take me very seriously.
So
We are super
he
serial,
takes
man.
he takes some time to look at the design, examine it, and do any of you guys voice your knowledge of what this design is out loud, or do you let him just look for a while?
I think we should probably give him some direction.
Okay, so he goes, "Oh, you think it's an old elvish design from Amanasa, huh? All right, well, let's see if I can find something." And he goes rummaging through his library and pulls out a book, opens it, and he goes, "My first guess would be it would be a word in an old High Elvish. Let's see if I have any possible words. And he scrolls through the book, and he goes, I know some. And the carpet suddenly lifts off. That's it. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Wow. Shh, psst, psst, psst. We should probably pay him a reward, but if he's okay with not getting a reward, let's not bring it up with him. Psst, psst, psst. I whisper to Geoffrey.
No. I do I hear this?
How do I?
We should, right? So out of universe, we should he just unlocked the secret of a very powerful tool for us. If he asks for a reward, we shall certainly give it, but he did not. So we should probably not bring it up.
I would rather grant him a reward, honestly.
This man provided a service. We're not a communist
Yes,
society. We pay for.
Exactly. He has rendered us a service. We give him what he is owed.
Okay. Yeah. Let's stick to some scruples here.
All right. Well, the deed is done. You guys can go now.
Yeah. So when we get all of the gold back, let's just out of the universe, by the way. When you get all of the gold back, we'll drop by and give him some of the reward money. Small amount, but not like we're not going to give him nothing.
Okay, fair enough.
What would be an appropriate? Do I have a knowledge of what would be an appropriate reward for like an appraisal?
I mean, it's going to vary based on person to person. He might be interested in money. He might be interested in something totally different. You don't know.
Who's not interested in money? I can't. My character literally can't fathom the concept.
Well, you could ask him if he wants anything in return.
Is it a paper voucher for a one-time free access to a Lady of the Night?
That might be what he wants. You don't know.
No.
What was the word
okay.
again?
Don't be. Okay, we have scruples, but we're not a charity. Okay, we have define our starting point and offer that, and he'll take it or leave it.
What was the word? Start.
I know some.
Okay.
I know some.
What does that mean in High Elvish?
Sorry.
What does is it Inosum or Inosum?
Inosum.
Okay, what does Inosum mean in High Elvish? Do I know? Could I figure it out based on my knowledge of
roll an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Or what I should say is roll a d20 with disadvantage and compare it to your intelligence score.
Yeah. Well, 7 and 4, so that's immediately a success. I would have taken the 7, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, based on your knowledge, that is the word that is essentially a word which means something like angel.
I could see how it would be related. The wings of an angel give lift to this carpet. I see.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Yep. Well done, little guy.
Was that?
Well done, little guy.
Thanks. I did what I could. Wasn't that hard, actually. You guys helped out with a hint about the old continent or the elf home. Pretty good.
You have rendered us a service. What price would you like for it?
Oh, well.
What's your render distance?
My render distance
Yeah.
2 miles.
Just everything, like suddenly everything just disintegrates beyond that beyond that radius.
Well, I could use some scrolls. I haven't been able to find any, so I can't cast anything yet. But I'd like to be able to cast some spells.
If we happen upon some scrolls, we shall return and bring you some.
That'd be great. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. Hold on. And he goes, digging back, and he goes into his papers, and he goes, no, not this. I know you might be able to get some scrolls. Here, go. Okay. Here. And he rolls out a map that seems crudely drawn of the area, and like you see it's a map of the local region. You see the Swow marshland that you were at before in the south, and slightly to the east from the town, about a day or so away. See the mountains that you actually came across, and the forest attached to it that you were in with the nymph and the temple. You see the mountains off to the northwest, that sort of splinter off and join with those mountains that near that other forest, and some vast open plains lands to the southwest, as well as the scattered forest, rocky hills, and rolling hills of the general region to the north. And he shows you his map, and you see a big X written in marked down in black ink, presumably from his quill, and it is sitting right on top of where the mountain range to the northwest comes down, but then starts to splinter off towards where the nymph was. And you see it's basically this X is marked sort of in the corner there. In what might be what he marks has labeled as the Death Valley is what he wrote down.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I shall feel no evil.
I'm gonna take my quill out, and I'm gonna turn that X into a flower.
He watches you do it and goes, I wish I could draw that well.
Maybe I could teach you.
Okay, but I still want the scrolls.
You'll be getting those scrolls, all right?
Great. Anything else?
Nope. Where to next, boys?
Let's get our gold.
Yeah.
Based Psalm 23 reference, by the way, Geoffrey. Yes, logistics.
Logistics and what did I? I named it stream something, didn't I?
Oh, you did? Logistics and losses.
Yes, that's their name. Good.
Logistics and lawsuits.
Really, all we will have is logistics and no losses. We shall prove the stream untitled to be entirely false, or half false.
You'll see. You'll all see. All right.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I think as I was saying before, probably the the most obvious thing sticking out of my head is we take our cart as far as it can go, right? And then we'll make up the distance with multiple trips with a horse with saddlebags.
And the magic carpet.
Yes, and see what the carrying capacity of that magic carpet is. It's not that big. What
Yes.
are the dimensions?
It's 3 feet by 5 feet.
Yeah, not too much.
We could
'Cause
probably use it to like how much. Well, I mean, we'll see. But like, how big was one of those chests?
it was big.
They were decently big. I don't.
Bigger than the carpet?
I would say not bigger than the carpet. I think I said there were 5 chests, if I remember correctly. There's 5 chests. It is the way it is now. And they're all of decent size.
Something right. So regardless, and all the gold strewn about on the floor, not the gold, but the silver and the copper, that's multiple trips at minimum. But
I mean,
maybe
we
you
could
guys had
use
some
the magic
idea
carpet to carry the
chests themselves.
and then we could use the
Right.
saddlebags
Then
to
at
carry the gold.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Yes.
And then we essentially make trips back and forth between the cart and the cave.
Are there any obvious magic techniques that I'm leaving out here?
Well, not as far as I can tell.
Not at
available
level
to
1 or
us,
2,
so-
right? Like anything that transports a lot of stuff is probably high level.
Not without like a
I
bag of
mean,
holding.
If we had a spell that could transport large amounts of stuff at level 1, it wouldn't be Dungeons and Logistics, would it?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be
True.
advanced Dungeons and Dragons. This is the advanced part of Dungeons and Dragons.
Exactly. Yeah.
What you're saying is we could become godlike adventurers just by having a logistics service, and then
Yes.
taking a fee off the top.
Yeah.
It's just that's why the US and the UK are two of the only a few countries on Earth that can actually fight an advanced exploratory war because of logistics. Thank you, Ryan Macbeth, for that recent video teaching me that.
Are you sure that Britain could do that? I mean, sure, they could do it. They could have done it before when they were the Empire, but not now.
Oh, well, you might be a better judge than me.
The military, my understanding is the military capability of Great Britain has degraded by quite a lot to the point where we don't consider them a pure military anymore.
It
has degraded by 99.999999999%.
So they're basically a British defense force. You would say
they have more admirals,
and its strength got drained.
They have more admirals than they have warships.
But they're British, like, okay, but at the same time, British special forces are nothing to sniff at, right? They're pretty up there too.
That is correct.
No? Yeah.
Well, I mean, they will always have James Bond. That much is true.
That is
MI6.
True. We will also have Artemis. We will also have Alex Rider as well.
True.
And Flashman.
I feel like Alex Rider is probably a bit after my time. Maybe not.
Sherlock Holmes, Alex Rider, and James Bond.
And okay, and take yeah. Anyway, what are we? Okay, that's the plan then. I don't think so. Nothing magic, no easy magical cheat code we can do. So maybe first thing to do is look around town, shop in the markets for maybe the leather worker, and see if they have like saddlebags for like a merchant.
Okay. Hey,
So we
Soder.
go doodly doodly doo.
All right, so you head out into town. You go look around for a leather worker. You do asking around. You find that indeed there is a leather worker, and it is also the blacksmith of the town.
Right.
A man by the name of Yallo.
Was he the guy that sharpened our swords?
He was the same man.
Well, hello again, Yarrow. How's business?
Entering his shop, you see, you don't even need to ask that question. You look around, you see that his wares, his stockpile of ore and everything seems to be rather thin at present. He's currently working on what looks to be some piece of farm equipment like a pitchfork or whatever, and some shovels. He got some farm equipment around that he's fixing up. But he doesn't seem to have that much metal in his stores at this point. He has a decent amount of leather, but even that's starting to seemingly wear thin. And he goes,
leather is a renewable resource.
well, as you can see, business has been quite rough recently. Haven't gotten any shipments for some weeks now. And
There are bandits on the road.
I do believe that's the problem. Not much trade is coming through town for a while. Certainly not from the west or the north.
Has someone blockaded the valley? Has someone blockaded the valley of Hormuz?
Yes, the Valley of Hormuz is definitely blocked. They say some desert folk have decided to hold it against us. No, that doesn't happen. He goes, yeah, I do fear the bandit activity is the cause. Hopefully someone can sort it out soon. We haven't even seen word from that party that was sent out to go heal the land yet. Nobody's returned from Uteus.
I smell a quest. I smell an opportunity here.
Cool. We will add this to our questing journal and help you deal with those bandits.
Well, taking into account,
what can I
we
do
have
for
other
you?
things to attend to for now. Yes. We are in the market for a good set of saddlebags that we're going to put on our horse. It's gonna carry lots of potentially heavy stuff. Not edged, but heavy stuff. So something that's sturdy.
I see. Well, with what little leather I have, I'll have to charge you. How much do you need to carry? Actually, come to think of it, let me think. It looks like he's doing mental calculations in his head, and it's definitely not just me thinking out loud.
A horse can safely carry about 20% of its body weight, including riding equipment.
Okay.
So a 1,000-pound horse can safely carry 200 pounds.
Okay, so
1,200-pound horse can carry 240 pounds.
So I suppose I could make you 4 saddlebags each that carry 50 pounds of what? Well, what are you putting in it?
Well, if you must know, mostly copper. We'll probably convert it.
And he immediately jumps on his anvil with a horn and says, "Everybody, money!" No. He goes,
It's copper. I don't talk about the silver. I talk about mostly copper.
all right, well, if you're just transferring some money, I guess it wouldn't be a bad thing to just balance it out with 4 bags that can carry 50 pounds apiece. With the materials I have, I'll have to charge you a little extra because I'm short, but I'll say each bag will be 5 gold. That might be too expensive. 3 gold a bag.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah. So 3 gold a bag. So I guess we'll each deduct 4 gold.
That sounds fair.
And I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Stony has said keep the weapons. I don't trust her. So I guess what's happening is that he's just hanging out with Nina for the time being while you guys go off and do your thing away from him.
Yeah.
And there definitely
Hanging
isn't
out.
there definitely isn't a romance subplot with sexual tension. It's not happening.
Any Beauty and the Beast style Stockholm syndrome? Anything? No. I mean, that would be pretty spicy.
They're at a candlelit table at the end of the inn, and like he's chatting her up, and she's like, "Can I have my sword back?"
Yeah. Oh, you
Right.
can have all the swords you want.
Or no, it all culminates in a very, very, a candlelit cabin, and they're sitting down, and she's wearing the most revealing outfit ever. And then she pulls a Padme Amidala, and she's like, "No, I'm a senator.
And he says,
I
don't
I'm a
like
huntress."
snow. It's cold and wet and slippery.
Right. You know that meme where like she chose the worst outfit for just turning him down.
Yeah, no, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
If I had my sword, I can show
I'm
you
just-
both types of cleavage.
So
That's
just
a good
just
pickup
imagine
line
all
from-
that.
Or that's a good pickup, either a good pickup line or a good threat from Nina. Pickup line.
Yeah, so just imagine all that happening.
His white wolf love interest is gonna be jealous though. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, did he say anything about that?
He hasn't mentioned that
Or
at all.
he doesn't know?
I don't think he remembers what's going on, to be honest with you.
Right. Just like a quick DM, like, hey, what'll happen with the wolf? Actually, that's probably a whole subquest in itself, and he would have to be
Well,
involved.
he would have to be there
Yeah.
for me to decide that he would have gotten the wolf in the first place.
Right.
Again, like you could do individual downtime.
I could.
Nina runs off with the wolf.
White girl.
She chooses. She chooses the
dog
wolf.
pill.
White girls.
Man
I
versus
just said
man
you got a
versus
pet.
wolf.
Where did your mind go? Perverts, I
She
swear.
chooses. Oh. No, I'm. My mind is on the man versus bear thing from a while back. She chooses the wolf.
So we untied the knot, and she got the
Yeah,
knot
you
tied
did.
in her.
That's right.
All right, so imagine all that spiciness and drama happening in the background while we are.
No, I will not.
While we are. Okay, not with the wolf. I don't sign off on the wolf. Yeah.
She got cut by a wolf. Jesus.
Yeah, while we figure out our boring logistics. Okay, so we chip in 4 gold each.
All right. Deduct that from your pool, from your wallets. And he goes, all right, come back in a few hours. At the end of the day, they'll be ready.
Okay, so we got a few hours to go. Maybe the other thing we want to look at is human test trials for our burgeoning small business of selling love potions. Do we want to explore that?
You two can deal with that.
All right, sure. All right, so you're gonna go to the apothecary then?
Yes. Did we? Okay, I guess we left off on that loose end. Did we request a certain number of potions to be made? Like 5, right? Or 10?
We requested a batch to be made with a single nymph hair strand.
Yeah, you
Right.
got
How many potions did we get?
you got 4 from this first batch.
Okay. Okay. Walls, would you like to volunteer as take point here? Because you seem like you have some economic theory under your belt, so you could.
That's
Were
an
you the one
economic
that was?
interest, economic
Were
right.
you the one who suggested all this in the first place? I don't even
It
remember how
was
this
his
came to be.
idea. I'm just saying, this is what D&D is all about. It's coming up with the craziest bullshit you can think of and having fun with it.
I just
Okay,
think
we're
it's
getting
interesting that it all boils down to logistics, like all of it. It just boils down everything.
Well,
Rations.
that's what the advanced part of Dungeons and Dragons is.
All right,
it's the advanced part.
Oh, that is an immortal code, isn't it?
All I can think about is the first episode of Invader Zim, and I just see you saying, about D&D. It's not basic. It's advanced.
Man, I need to watch Invader Zim so I can relate.
You just have to watch like 5 minutes of the first episode. Do it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
I
so
guess
we're
I'll start.
making.
I guess I can point you in a direction. Yes. So we have 4 potions that we made. So we kind of have test trials. I'm guessing you want to approach one of these courtesans.
Are there
Maybe
courtesans in
courtesan's
the
the wrong word.
apothecary shop?
There are no courtesans in this town.
No Coruscants in this town.
You guys, okay? I'm gonna. You guys realize
It's a small town. They're just whores here.
this is not a big town. Like, there is a baron here of a small fief. That this is a crossroads. It's not like an insane hub of commerce. It just happens to be a crossroads where trade intersects. So they get a fair bit of traffic. So it's sizable for the region. It's pretty big for the region, but there's not like a lot going on in the area. So there's just not much reason for people to settle here. It's just
there is no back corner room of the tavern, no second floor, no nothing.
You can certainly ask around and see if that's a thing.
Okay, what's the legal status of prostitution in this world? Are we okay just talking openly about it to, like, what was her name? The person who runs the bar.
Okay, so I got something. Culturally, prostitution is frowned upon in some of the larger, political centers and whatnot. However, naturally, that's also where the most prostitution happens.
Mm-hmm.
You can find in basically any city some red light district type thing going on. Much of the law enforcement turns a blind eye. It's kind of culturally taboo a little bit. It's kind of standard for even. They have very similar attitudes to like that we might in the United States, like in the real world. It's kind of taboo. It's frowned upon. But it's also just kind of a thing. You're not going to find it in many smaller towns much because there's just not that much. There's just not that many people. Like there
So we
might
need to
be
go to
the
a big
town. The town bicycle services all the needs of a small town. If we're being frank.
So we're looking for one. We're like looking for one or two women specifically.
You're looking for Gertrude, the loose woman.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Well, no, we should just eat the travel time and go to a city. What are we doing?
Well, we only have a few hours to kill, so maybe not then.
So we get out. We step one, get our gold. Then en
Yeah.
route to the we can look at a map and then adjust whether or not we are going to get those scrolls or we're going to take care of the bandits first. See which of these is en route to a city.
To be honest, I think we should just focus on the gold for now.
Yeah, step one, get gold. We have all that silver and copper. That's just, you know how painful that is just to have that being there and not in my possession. Let's unfreeze that capital, boyos. Let's go.
Then before
Okay,
we
so
return and
I
find it's all
guess
been looted.
okay. So this will have to wait. Yeah, okay. So we'll have to go to a larger
We'll do
cultural
that once
center
the
before we
gold is
can start the.
secure.
Okay, so I guess we'll wait around until the saddlebags are ready.
Sorry, you're just waiting around. I don't know. So the thing is that there might be some whores, but there might not necessarily. If there are any, they won't be in the very well known. This is, like I said, this isn't a very big town. Sure, people travel through here, but it's really not a big city because mostly there's nothing in
It's
this
not going
region.
to be one with the clientele that we can pitch the scheme to.
Yeah, like you might find some, but there's not that much going on here. Like it's the importance of this town is literally just because it happens to be where two trade routes cross, and but not in a convenient way like being next to a river, a lake or something would be, where there's a lot of commerce that can come in and out of it too. It's just not. It's not a great spot.
Oh yeah, Sota. You know what I showed you yesterday? Stug's now seen it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. So, but anyway, yeah. So, what are we doing? We're waiting around for the bags to be made.
Looks like it.
All right. All right. So you just
Well,
wait around.
actually, maybe within those few hours, we try seeing if they can carry the four of us. So, if the magic carpet, that's a very tight space actually. 3 by 5 foot.
All right. Here's
Maybe
what
three
happens.
people,
You
just
guys
three of us.
you try and test the carpet, and you find out very quickly that it seems to only allow one person to ride it at a time.
Ah, okay.
It's really not that hard of an experiment.
Okay. Sorry. All right, saddlebags.
All right, so yeah, come the end of the day, and it's about evening now. Incidentally, the weather is getting warmer. It appears to be you are now breaching into the springtime at this point. So whereas it was very bitter cold before, it's now just below freezing. And so you think you might start to see a lot of meltage in the near future within the next month or so. Meltage is a word that I'm using. Get over it. Anyway, but yeah, so he gives you 4 little bags, saddlebags. They do seem sturdy. You test out their strength. They all seem to work out great. You hitch them to your horse's saddle, hooks on just fine. He goes, "Well, I hope they do the job. Let me know if you need anything else." But like I said, with the way trade is, everything I can do is going to cost extra because it's just hard to come by things right now.
Yeah. We might look at some point soon. We're going to look into what might be causing that and see if we can't help with that situation.
Sure, be much appreciated. All right, so what are you doing?
All right. I'm assuming this horse that we're talking about is the one pulling our cart in the first place, right?
It is the very same.
What do you say we make our way back toward the cave and toward the dungeon? First off, see how far we can stick our cart. How close we can get the cart to the entrance of the cave. And yes, I think use our personal bags to lug gold from the dungeon to the entrance of the. Anyway, sorry. Let's make our way to the dungeon.
Okay. So this is going to be about a 4-day travel to the edge of the fort. No, it would be about a week. It's a week to the cave. Oh, no, it was like a week and a half to the cave. All right, so it'd be about a full week to the edge of the forest, the closest edge of the forest where the cave, before you get to the cave.
Okay.
Like in the direction between the town and the cave. The outskirts of the forest are open enough that you can manage to get in for a little bit, but eventually it quickly tightens up within less than half a day's travel. And I'm going to have, because you're traveling for a whole week, plus I'm going to have you guys each roll a d6 twice. And just tell me what each die result is. Actually, 3 times. Do it 3 times.
Five, 2, 1.
3, 2, 3.
All right.
1, 3, 4.
I will be gone for a second.
Sounds good. All right, so let's have fun with this. I'll have Valis first. Go ahead and roll for me. D100.
27.
27. Okay. All right. Where are you? All right. All right.
Uh-oh, he's laughing.
All right, so you, on about the 3rd day of travel, the weather shifts, starts to become harsh and cold, and the snows start to come down heavy, and you begin to look for shelter. You end up finding a cave, or you look around for shelter, and in the rocky hills and the grassy fields, there's not much to be found, but you do end up finding a lone cave in the wilderness. As you enter, you see 4 uh, you see
4 of them.
You see 4 dog-like creatures that appear to be resting in this cave, and as they approach, they growl at you, and they're hideous. I'm gonna need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
5.
All right, got it. All right, so you guys get to go first.
I'm gonna guess these things are weak to fire. Just saying. If you guys have some fire stuff. Oh shoot, we should have been preparing spells, huh?
Generally, yes. They're rusty red and red-brown in color. Their eyes are glowing red, and their teeth and tongues are sooty black.
Hmm.
What are they?
These look like creatures influenced by magic, at the very least. So I might just go with my dagger +1. No, let's start with the sword. Okay, I'm sorry. Is it Duma first?
It would be Duma first, yes. So whenever he gets back.
I feel like the appearance of these things is supposed to be a big clue, but I have no idea what the races are. He said reddish brown with black mouths.
Basically.
I have no idea what it could be.
I know what they are.
Well, that's the issue. One of the Geoffrey doesn't really know that much about fauna. He didn't really do any zoology studies. His one of the sacred tenets of
Economics is not knowing anything about zoology.
the division of labor.
Gotcha.
So not his job. That would be the ranger's job.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's just do this. Oop. Shit. Yeah,
Oh,
True. Okay, so
That's what I really like about streams, the long bouts of silence.
I know it's the best part now.
sorry, I'm listening to something. Should we start and then Duma goes last for this turn? Oh no, he's back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
He's still deafened.
All right, Duma, what you doing?
He's deafened right now.
He went from do more to do less.
Ha ha ha. We are. How much did you miss? We are in a battle. We are in an encounter right now, and we just got initiative.
Oh, okay.
And it is
It
your
is-
go first, I suppose.
You know what we're
Me?
fighting? Yeah, because you're top of the list.
Oh,
So we have 4 of these dog-looking, hideous, reddish-orange beasts with black mouths. If that's any clue as to what they are.
Well, they have black teeth and black tongues.
Black
And they have
teeth and
red
black
glowing
tongues.
eyes, and they have rusty red or red brown fur.
are they humanoid?
Oh, there.
Do
No,
they like
they're
stand
dogoid.
on two?
They're dogoid.
So are they bipedal? I meant.
No, they're quadrupedal.
Are they Canadians?
They're not. They are not furries.
They're not furries. Probably.
Alright, so what do?
Yes,
you
your
doing?
move. Your move, Duma.
Hmm. How far are they? How far away are they?
20 feet.
Where? Yeah, but they're in the cave with us.
Oh, are we in the cave now?
You are in a cave.
We're not in the cave.
You're not in the cave. You're in a cave.
Okay. So you don't have a battle map.
Nope.
We're not using ogres. Okay, cool. So I will hit and run. I will dance up to the first one and slash,
All right.
and then I will retreat.
Make your attack roll.
11.
11. All right. You are a fighter first and other things later. So, well, what level is your character in all the ways?
Dima hasn't managed to train yet, so she's still 1 fighter, 1 cleric, 2 thief.
Okay. All right, so fighter is the way to go. So you rolled an 11, which misses. You slash at it and it deftly dodges your blow easily enough.
Then as I follow through on my slash, I twirl and leap backwards,
All right.
and I retreat back to where that's the point I was originally.
Gotcha. Geoffrey, your go.
I draw my mace, and with a mighty swing of my arm of commerce, I attack one of the hounds, and I shout, "Bad dog!"
All right, roll an attack.
14.
14. All right. That's a miss. Or wait. Yeah, still a miss. Okay.
All these things.
Equin, your go.
Well, I guess I take my longsword and swing at them.
All right, roll an attack.
I think I might.
Duma, did
How
you
much
manage to
HP do you
damage
guys
one?
have? No.
I have.
How much HP
I have
do you
12.
guys have?
I have 12.
I have. Yeah, 1 second. 18.
Okay. I'll retreat behind you two. I still
Yes,
only have
okay.
5.
Duma, did you manage to damage one of them?
No.
I'll be right back.
I rolled an 11.
Oh man,
Okay.
if only we had
And
Nina.
that's 1.
That will probably hit. I'll be right back.
She said if only we had Nina, she'd never let us down.
Oh, Nina.
That was something I always meant to ask her. Do you have any sisters? Weren't kobolds dogs
17.
originally in AD&D? Before they became dragon things? Am I misremembering stuff?
You are correct.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's why kobolds are dogmen in Japanese stuff.
And orcs are pigs.
Yep.
What do you want? What do you do?
Equin, roll damage. Oh,
No standing on
Oh,
the
Stug is
keyboard,
back.
you.
sorry. I forgot I was muted. Roll damage.
Stug, I
You
rolled
hit.
a 17.
I saw you hit. Roll damage.
Oh. These are small / medium foes, right?
Yes.
D8. 6.
That's good. All right. You slash at it and give it a good gash down its side. Growls at you. It is now the turn of these guys.
Let's see how hard they hit.
Mm-hmm.
Do they look like they're undead? Just in
I'm gonna
case.
need all of you to roll. Well, let me check something. All right. They close the distance on you, and I need Valis to roll a save versus breath weapon. Actually, scratch that. Everyone needs to make a save versus breath weapon. And I need Duma to roll 2 saves versus breath weapon.
Wait, what? Why?
So we're trying to get under the number.
No,
I
you're
think I'd
trying
have
to
learned this by now.
you're rolling a saving throw, which means you're rolling above the number.
Oh, well, I fail.
Oh, 4 and 17.
4 and 17.
Yeah. The 4 is below, the 17 is above.
Okay, so
Why do I need to roll 2?
because you'll find out. So these 4 creatures breathe flames at you, and two of them went for you, Duma. That's why. I rolled it.
Okay.
I rolled a d6, a dice to see which one was attacked. And all right, so all right, sorry. What'd you roll, Geoffrey?
I rolled a 4.
Okay,
The number is 16.
all right. I think what level are you, Aquin or Valis?
3.
3. Okay, so you fail your save as well. So that's everyone fails. So all right.
Well, I succeed on one of mine.
You succeed on 1. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Valis, you take 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Geoffrey, you take 6. And Duma, you take a total of you take a total of 7 points of fire damage.
Okay, I'm knocked out.
All right, roll initiative.
I still only have 5 hit points because I haven't been able to train.
I rolled. Did someone else want to take it?
Yes. Or Duma
Fine.
roll.
All right, you guys get to go first.
I suggest getting the hell out of here.
All right. So what are you doing? I guess Geoffrey, you're first.
I am going to begin a spell. It is a spell of healing.
Okay.
And
That will
I'm
take
going to.
that will take an. What's the casting time on that?
Actually, I'm just going to pop a potion down his throat, throw him over my
That is a smart way to do it. All right. So yeah, you pop a potion. Roll for healing. I guess that would be a 2d4 plus 2. I think is what it is.
Yep.
Okay,
So-
that means I'm up. Because I have -2. So
Yeah, you'll be up. It's just you might not be able to.
Whackety clackety. 4.
yeah.
3 and a 1.
Okay, so you got 6 hit points then.
Yeah, so I'm at 4 health. Yeah.
Okay.
4 health.
So you wake up and you immediately get up, and reasoning your diet situation, I'm guessing you guys run.
Yep.
Run away!
What was that?
Run away!
All right, so
Oh no, it's the disgusting dogs of. Oh.
We take the Sir Robin example.
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna need you guys to let's see. Actually, let me check something.
What a good movie.
Maybe in hindsight, we should have trained or found opportunities to train because that was a rest period.
You guys
Yep.
got real lucky there. You guys run away and you don't sense any pursuit. They don't seem to be following you. So you get away just fine. The blizzard is harsh, so you do have to spend a little bit more time trying to find new shelter, but you do find at least a small little rock that you can put up a tent over and cover yourself in something to keep yourself out of the elements a little bit. You manage to find some broken trees to give yourself a fire. You're okay. We'll skip ahead and I'll have now Geoffrey roll a D100 for me. This is to the 6th day of travel. You're back up to full health, by the way, Duma,
Okay.
because of days
3.
of healing. 3. All right. Where are you? All right, 3. All right, so as you're wandering through the woods, as you're approaching the woods, and this is you are coming up on the woods, you hear a bunch of rustling and groans, and you come across you see some movement, a large mass of brown fur moving through the behind the woods, or like within the foliage.
And before it's a mastodon.
And as you take a look at it, you see what appears to be a large brown bear clawing up at what looks like a bee's nest. And it hasn't noticed you yet.
Can I attempt to seeking actually how far away are we?
I'd say you're about 60 feet away.
Could we move to 100 feet away?
Sure.
Okay, because I want to fire a seeking bolt at the nest
Okay.
in the direction of the bear. So the bear would be facing away from us, scoring at the nest, and fire a seeking bolt at the nest. So the bees get the bear.
All right. Does that requires an attack roll?
Yeah, plus
All right.
4.
Go ahead and roll your seeking mote attack roll.
Yeah, I was just gonna leave because it wasn't any of our business.
17.
17. Give me a check. Combat matrix. Where are you? Attack matrix. And you are a fighter, I guess. Let's see if there's a. We'll say. You know what? It's then again, it's a stationary object, so you know what? I'll say that does hit easily. You shoot it, it hits the bee's nest, it falls onto the ground, You see a cloud. I guess you can't really see it from here, but you assume a cloud of bees leaves, and you just see the bear look down at the nest and reach into it and start eating it and licking it. After a few minutes go
that it?
by, it seems to finish, or like, how long do you wait?
Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
We better be careful in case we find a woman instead.
I mean, I am the only woman in this party, so
I guess you didn't choose the bear, so that's good on you.
well, maybe I did,
Maybe you did choose the bear.
considering I gave it its food.
All right. Anyone?
Oh bother.
All right. So
I say we
after
wait for it to leave.
it spends some time eating, and after about 30 or so minutes, it walks away into the forest, disappears from sight. Good job.
Nico.
I will say I'll go ahead and give you full experience for that because that was funny, and clever. More importantly, it was clever. I consider that a victorious encounter. So
Okay.
that will be. I mean, it's a bear, so it's not going to be like an insane amount of experience, but I do need to find it. Where are you? There it is. Oh, that's not it. Whatever. All right, so basic XP value is hit dice. Okay, there you are. So 150 plus. Oh, I gotta. All right, D8. 3, 11, 12, 16, 18, 23. So that's 173. Okay. I guess that's 220. No, 248 experience divided amongst the three of you.
Okay. So
I'll take the 2. So
I'll take
80.
80 experience points. Someone else can have the 8.
I was just gonna say 2 takes 83, 1 takes 82. I'll take the 82.
Actually, yeah, I'll take 83. Fine.
All right, good deal. You got that, Valis?
Got it.
Lovely. And thus ends your second encounter. The rest of it seems to go without a hitch. You make your way a little bit into the forest. You find you cannot bring your cart any closer, but you do find a small clearing where you can park it without much issue. What do you do?
All right. I guess
Did Valis freeze for everyone
we
else? Okay.
we unburden the horse. Hello, hello.
Hi, you're back, sort of.
I guess we unburden the horse as much as we can and take the saddlebags. Put the saddlebags on the horse and lead it towards the cave.
All right. So yeah, you bring it around. It takes you another 2 days to get to the cave from here.
Sheesh. Okay.
And but you do find it open. You find the doorway open.
We didn't leave it open. We
You
closed it.
did not. That's right. You didn't. So the door is closed. And yeah. So
Okay, I cut my hand, and I wipe the blood on it.
Shunk. Door opens. You head in.
Who took the magic carpet with them? Who wants to test that out?
I've got the magic carpet.
Okay. I guess we make our way down to the main room where most of the treasures are.
Gesundheit.
I suggest, Duma, that you try putting one of the chests on there. See if you can fly
I'll
it
do
out.
that. And then we'll fly it. I'm gonna be a minute. I need to wash my hands.
And I'm just gonna make my way. I'm just gonna take trips, load up my personal bags with coinage, and deposit it in the saddlebag.
Geoffrey's
we
in
have
high
200
spirits and
pounds.
is singing an old dwarven song.
Lovely.
It works on keep his spirits up. I
Is it
hope.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. The Snow White one. Hi ho, hi ho.
It's off to work we go. All right. So, heading inside, you find the 5 chests where you left them. Fortunately, it seems no one has disturbed this place. There are 5 chests, each of them seemingly containing about a fifth of the treasure. This means there's 2,200 pounds worth of gold of a coin in each of them, not including the weight of the chest itself. So you struggle to get it onto the carpet, and then once you do, you find that the carpet does not respond to picking up an entire chest.
I think Duma needs to hear that.
Can it respond to picking up half a chest?
So you just take out 1,100 pounds of coins and throw it on the carpet?
Well, not at once.
Are you just trying to test how much coin you can put on before it falls to the ground?
Yes.
Okay. I guess what we'll say is the carpet can carry. You gradually put on the coin onto the carpet, and it appears to give way once it reaches about 300 pounds worth of coin.
Oh, that's more than the saddlebags. So you can fly through the jungle, or maybe go high enough above the trees. I think Duma needs to hear all of this because he's the one handling the carpet.
Yeah,
I myself
so-
focus on the silver coins, of course. Silver coins. How many pounds worth of silver coins are there, by the way?
There were 30,000 pounds of no. Sorry. There are 3,000 pounds worth of silver coins.
3,000?
Yes.
Like over a ton?
Yes.
Wait, let me make sure this is right because
There were
Fire
80,000
Sanctuary.
copper coins and 30,000 silver coins. Each coin is worth a
30,000,
tenth of a pound. So there are 3,000 pounds of silver coins.
one coin is a tenth of a pound? I guess that makes sense. Yeah. 10 coins is a pound. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Obviously, just the silver is way too much. I don't think we have the rations to travel back and forth too many times because it's a 2-day journey on horse to the cart, and I think we're gonna have to leave some behind. We're gonna have to leave the lion's share of this behind. Unless we can get the carpet working and see how fast the carpet can get to the cart. Because you heard that, right, Duma? 300 pounds worth of coins. Besides it's just coins, right? There was no other jewelry, precious trinkets or anything.
You've already gotten everything else from here.
Okay.
Wait.
So just the coins.
So it's 300 pounds worth of coins, you said?
3,000 pounds of silver pieces.
You're confusing each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because each silver piece...
There are
each
110,000 coins total. 30,000 of them are silver, 80,000 are copper. Each one is worth a tenth of a pound.
Yeah, so it's 8,000 and 3,000.
Okay, don't say
pounds.
worth. They weigh 3,000 pounds, just as silver pieces. The saddlebags can only carry 200, okay, and it's a 2 days journey from that to the cart, okay.
Yeah, but
maybe
the thing
2
is,
trips.
the total, we can carry 500 to and from the cart because we have the 300 with the magic carpet and 200 with the saddlebags. The cart is going to be carrying the payload back to the town. How much can the cart carry?
Good question.
I think
Because that's the main issue.
Well, it can carry 300 pounds of coins, or it can carry 50, 100 pounds of coins and a person with gear. Which might be faster. We could do an all-flight, repeated trip thing.
So a reasonable amount of weight for this to pull would be about 2,500 pounds of coin to carry on the cart.
So that would be 25,000 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
So
how much is already in the cart? I have 618 gold. I'm assuming most of that is in the cart.
that would be basically 62 pounds. So
How much
yeah,
gold do you have?
I'd probably just be carrying my gold in a purse, obviously.
60 pounds of gold just on your body? Just on your person?
No, I mean the gold that I'm currently carrying, which is 339. That's only 39 pounds, which is basically nothing to me.
Okay, yeah. That might be true for you. How much gold do you have, Geoffrey?
You can assume that you left all your other money with Orion if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Some chest and some deposit in some location somewhere, I guess. So the cart is as empty as we can get it right now. Fair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 2,500 pounds, 2,500 pounds of silver pieces is what we're going to try to go for. No more, right? But I don't even know if we'll make it that far. Let's see how fast you can go with the carpet. Can you try that? You can put yourself and 300 pounds of 3,000 silver pieces. So 300 pounds of silver pieces on one trip.
Wait,
see how fast you can go.
Can we Can we take the horse alongside the carpet?
The horse
I
alone
think-
could
I would
get
think-
here easily enough.
Yeah. So what we could do is we could put the saddlebags on the horse. Then
Yes, it's already there.
use
Well,
use the carpet or like whatever method we wish to carry the 200 pounds worth of money to the horse, put it in the saddlebags, and then go back for one last trip, grab the 300, carry that out the dungeon, and then leave. Then we repeat that process over and over again until we've got
Yes.
35.
Don't forget.
We
Don't
put the-
forget. This is a 2-day trip by horse. I am assuming the carpet's much faster.
That is true, but we don't know how
Can
fast
you-
the
can
carpet
you-
is.
Yes. Can you please put 300 pounds of gold or of silver pieces on your carpet and go and see how fast it takes? See how long it takes you.
Cool.
Meanwhile, I'll just do horse independently. I don't think we have to
cool.
match the horse with the carpet. I think you don't have to do that.
you put the gold on the carpet, you get on the carpet, and woo! It goes real fast.
We can put the cart on the edge of the forest and just
It goes about
use the
3
carpet.
times faster than you if you're completely unburdened.
Yeah. Wow. So carpet's the way.
Mm-hmm.
I will hang out with the horse to do as much as I can that way, just to add to what the carpet's doing. Right. Again, just focus on the silver pieces. Shoot. Okay, I have. Yeah, I mean, I can do what, and it's a week out. It's a week back to. It's a week of travel back to civilization as well, right? So
Mhm.
I have that. I have that plus 5 days. So there, and it's 2 days journey on horse. On horse, by horse. So 4 days total. So shoot, yes. Sorry, I need to subtract 2 now. So now I have 10 days rations. Ladies and gentlemen, I can only go one trip, and then I'll just have enough rations to go back home. So
Yeah.
200 pounds, all out.
We'll probably need to bulk buy rations, to be honest. Just like buy like 100 pounds worth of rations.
We'll need to get
Um,
iron rations, which are much more expensive. Those will actually last.
Well,
Regular
here's
rations
something.
don't last more than a week.
Here's what I'm thinking. How long does it take from the city to the edge of the forest as far as we can take the cart?
A week.
7 days.
On foot or on horse?
I mean, you're walking with the horse in the cart.
Well,
I mean, I guess if you were riding the cart, the horse is not going to be able to carry all of you that fast, so it's pretty much a walking pace no matter what.
I'm thinking one person stays with the cart, one person serves as a ferry to because they can move faster, they can put more gold on, and so put everything from the dungeon to the cart, so we can load up the cart, and then the other person takes the horse and then goes back and gets supplies.
yeah, that would actually make sense. So that's 900. That's 900 pounds per 2 days.
I'm sorry, Geoffrey. Well, we can't move the cart any closer. The cart stays at least 2 days away from the cave.
That's
Yeah.
my point. We get the carpet to ferry the thing from the cave to the cart.
Yeah. And
Instead of-
then the person who takes the horse to go get supplies and then comes back.
One person alone is
Oh.
going to get stuff.
Okay.
One
okay.
person alone gets supplies, one person alone tends the cart, one person alone loads the cart. So
Okay.
obviously the guy
Well,
in the cart's going to help unload it, but
Mm-hmm.
that way
we should also load up on potions of healing because splitting up like this, it's also dangerous. So I volunteer to go back and get supplies because I'm already with the horse.
I'll deal with the magic carpet. I'll go to and from.
I will sit on a
Being
cart
sorry.
full of silver, which is everything
Seems
I dream about
appropriate.
anyway.
All right, so I guess what we'll say is it'll take Valis on a horse half time to get to and from. So we'll say
Gotcha. 4 days, probably.
well, a total of 7 to get there and back. Plus maybe an extra day of to resupply. Yeah, depending on how long you stay. I guess you could restock in a day. The rations will cost extra because of the low trade rates and the low food supply, thanks to the thickened land that you guys just recently stopped. But so I'd say that iron rations are going to cost you about 5 instead of 3 gold per per set of iron rations per week of iron rations.
Okay.
And
Well, I'll
then
just get the full. This you said they last 8 weeks, right?
they last 8 weeks.
So I'll get 8 weeks of rash. Actually, no, we're going to consume it at 3 times the rate because there's 3 people. So, 8 weeks per person would be 24 weeks of rations. 24 times 5 is a lot. Hold on, let me see.
It's
120.
yeah, it's 120.
I'm going to round down to 100. 100, 100, 100
that'd be
gold
20
worth of rations.
That'd be 20
Okay.
sets of iron rations.
Okay. Let me spend that. So that goes down. And my rations have now run out, but I now have iron rations. 20 weeks. And I want to say, okay. Was it just rations we wanted to get? No, potions of healing. I guess we visit our old pal France and ask how much is a potion of healing again. Maybe buy 2 more.
Potion of healing was like 400 gold, I think.
Oh,
Give me a moment. I have to do something.
they should base the economy. They should base their economy on potions of healing, man. That's crazy. The potions of healing standard.
All
Look, I'm
right.
just saying they need to deregulate the apothecary so we can get some actual price discovery. This this subsidi
On your way back
Cut out the
home,
middleman.
you to the town, you see a very large flying creature above you. Passes overhead. Get a good look at it. Is that an owl?
It was
Is
going the
it
opposite
help?
way.
It's heading from north to south.
No, it's Superman.
Okay. What do we do? You said one potion of healing is 400 gold.
1 sec.
That's crazy.
Potion of healing is 400 gold.
Man, okay. No, never mind. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. Nope. Not buying a potion of healing. Rations,
Try and avoid encounters
healing.
wherever possible.
Yes. I have a little thing of rope. I guess I restock on. I get a couple torches, so I get 2 torches. How much does that run me?
Torches are 1 copper piece, so 2 copper pieces each, or total.
Oh, okay. Cool. Now I have this many torches. I think that would be it because ration was the limiting factor. Everything else we can either heal ourselves
Yeah.
or. So okay, let me head back. So that's
Alrighty.
another week.
Well, 3.5 days.
Right.
All right, so you're back and you have a bunch of rations for everybody.
Nice. And in
Nice.
that time, we would have transported
So it's
210. Not 210. It was 300 pounds, right, per trip.
300 pounds per trip with the carpet.
You have to do 2 there and back. So
it'd be 4 days of travel there and back. So you would have just gotten
the second
trip done. So you would have had 600 pounds of silver transferred.
Yeah, which is 6,000 silver.
Yes. So that's about that's a fifth of what the total is.
Yeah, but it's 3,000.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
you said 6,000 silver, right? Because it was 8,000 silver.
okay, I'm gonna have to correct something. Because the flying carpet is pretty fast. Let me check how fast horses go. All right.
What is the activation word again? Is it I know some?
I know some, meaning angel.
I know some.
So actually,
Okay.
you'd probably get a trip done in half as much time. So you probably because you could go
So it'd be
over
a
the
day there.
trees. So realistically, the travel time would be more like a half of a day on the carpet.
Yeah, so it would be
So it would
I
be
get 2
7
trips done.
days worth of. It would be 7. It'd be a total trip back and forth is a full day, and then so that would mean you'd have 7 trips completed. So you would have
21,000. No, 2,100. Sorry.
2,100 pounds of silver
Of money, which would
I
be
can show you the coin, shining, shimmering silver.
So 2,100
sparkling
pounds worth of. Oh, so basically, it would just be one more trip and we'd be done.
One more trip and you'd be done with silver, yeah.
Yeah, but the cart can only carry 2,500, right?
Well, you'd have 3 more trips to get your silver done, because that would bring you to 3,000.
Oh, yeah. So you said the cart can only carry.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. 2,500.
Yeah.
realistically.
Hmm.
So you would be able
So
to, you'd do one more trip and then you'd be full on the cart of silver.
yeah, but we would be able to use the magic carpet to carry some.
You could carry an additional X amount with the magic carpet, yeah.
So and
I'm just
also
imagining.
with the horse
I'm just
as
imagining
well.
Duma sitting cross-legged, just floating slowly next to our cart going home.
Yep. So and with the horse as well, we could carry an extra 500 total.
Yep.
So that'd be 3,000 exactly.
Okay, yeah, good point. You can do
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we can carry all of the silver.
Good deal.
Yeah, that works.
Nice.
Okay, how long in total? How long did it take to have it all loaded up? I'm sitting at 19.5 weeks of rations. How long did it take?
Well, it took
For
7
us
days
to-
plus an additional. Okay, so it took a total of 8 days to get the amount of gold you have, or silver you have.
Okay, that times 3 because there's 3 of us doing it, right?
If you're calculating how much you've eaten, yes.
24 days divided by 7 is no, come on. 24 divided by 7 is this many weeks. 19.5 minus that. We have about 16. I'll say 16 weeks left. 16 weeks of rations left.
Cool.
I guess I know. I guess I've officially become our rations keeper. If we want to just stick with this, just to keep
Yep.
it easy.
112 iron rations left.
Good deal.
Okay.
All right.
I guess we set out again.
Set out once more. I'll just have everyone roll a d6 for me once.
Blow on the dice. Actually, both Duma and I are doing dice maintenance, so blow on your computer screen. Ooh, well, that could be good or bad. I don't know. I don't know what number it is. I got a 6.
All right.
I got 4.
Geoffrey?
Duma, are you sitting cross-legged on the carpet floating next to us?
6.
I am sitting in a meditation position.
All right.
Just
Uneventful.
hands up like this?
You have an uneventful
Hands like
a
this.
bit of travel on your way back to the town. You arrive in town with your cart flowing with silver coins. And as you arrive, some of the townsfolk look at you and you see some of them start to eye you.
Uh-oh.
I take out my sword
Okay.
and I just kind of hang it over my shoulder.
All right.
Just have a little bit of security. Okay.
Yeah.
What are the logistics of just keeping our money somewhere? What are the rules for that? Because we have like a deposit somewhere. Maybe is Orion hanging on to it with the rest of our stuff just in a room somewhere? See, this is the advanced logistics part of it, because I don't know how deep we want to go with this. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, so hang on a minute. So this is 3,000 gold.
It is effectively
No, silver.
It's
This is this is 30,000 silver.
30,000 silver.
gold.
30,000 silver is equal to 1,500 gold, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. In first edition, 20 silver is equal to a gold, not 10.
Okay. So that means
They
we've
should
now
have made it-
gathered. Okay. So that means we've now got 1,500 experience secured.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah, so everyone gets 500 experience here.
500 experience.
Nice.
Because divide by 3.
Oh, okay.
Unless we really want to give it to Stoney, who's not present. I guess we could. He was admittedly there when we found it, but
He's not here now.
Just to make sure my math is right, what experiences are you guys sitting at now total?
You're not-
Um. So, there. 5,960. I'm 40 away from Fighter 2.
Okay. And Geoffrey, how much total do you have now? Plus with the 500?
Gold from this, I think 582. Uh, 500.
Cool. Experience? How much experience total?
Oh, experience 582.
582?
82 from the bear.
No, he's
500
talking
from
about
the
your
gold.
total that you have now with
Like
that,
across the
like across the board.
right, across the campaign, yeah. Just want to make because I have two numbers, I just want to make sure I don't count something twice.
Okay, so on the sheet I have 6,694 minus 1,900.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so instead of subtracting 1900, subtract 1400, right? Because we have
Yeah, I mean,
1400.
like
We have 500
before,
500 from that.
before we were subtracting 1900.
Yeah, you should have subtracted 1900 from like last session because we didn't
Yep.
take
Okay.
home all the money yet.
Yep.
Yeah, but why would but if it's divided by 3, why were we subtracting 1900?
No, that was I was telling you to subtract 1900 then. You're not doing it now.
But why would we subtract 1900 then?
Because you had 1900.
Why would we have gained 1900 experience from the 1900 gold? Because wouldn't it have been divided by 3 back then?
It was divided by 4 when I first said it because Stoney was here.
And how is it 1900?
Because it's 80,000 copper and 30,000 silver, which is however much that is. 38,000 cop. It's equal to 38,000 silver, which is equal to 1,900 gold. Wait, no, sorry. 1,900 experience points total, I guess, right?
Wait,
Okay, so it would have been 1,900 divided by 3.
wait. So 30,000. So 30,000 silver is 1,500 gold.
Yes.
80,000 copper. How much is a copper? How much does a copper convert to a silver?
It's 10, so it's 3,000 silver. Or 8,000
3,000
silver. Sorry.
8,000 silver, so
It would be
4,000 gold.
400 gold.
So 400 gold. So yeah, that would be 1,900. But then why would we have individually gained 1,900 gold, 1,900 experience?
That's true.
Shouldn't that have originally been divided by 3?
It would have originally been divided by 4. I might have to double check exactly what happened. I have to double check what I said because you might have already done I might have screwed that up last session. I'll have to check.
Yeah, because something's not adding up there.
No, you're right. There's something wrong. Either we divided it up by 1,900 in the session and I forgot and just did something weird the last session, or I gave you all 1,900 the 2 sessions ago and I shouldn't have.
I think you did. And I remember that session you were complaining about the fact that we got so much experience.
Okay. Well, then either way, we're right. Then, if that's the case, then removing 1900 experience from everyone was the correct move. Even if that was, regardless of whether or not you took home the thing. So good call.
Our take home. So instead of so the true experience we get from the gold here is plus 500 for each person, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If we want to, should we find, where do we want to put the gold?
Should we care about that, Stug? Do we need to care about securely placing your possessions in
You
a
have
vault
a
somewhere?
currently dispossessed ranger who's sitting making out with another ranger. So what do you think?
Not the most secure.
No, I was saying that he's there sitting around, so you could give it to him and let him sit on it.
Oh yeah, for now. Yeah, until a disgruntled Sonny rejoins us and discovers the situation we put him in.
Yeah.
So regardless,
and he sits with other
that
bear
means
with,
I took my old fraudulent total, I subtracted 1900, and then I added 500 back, and now I have 5,356 experience total, which is enough to cross into level 4 for training.
Okay.
yeah. For me, I'm now level 2. I would now be level 2 in everything.
Okay.
Nice.
Good deal. All right,
Okay.
so here's what we're gonna do. Are you guys gonna try and get the rest of the money or not?
It is 400 more experience.
Yeah, let's get the money. What are we talking about?
All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have each of you roll 2 more d6s. Because you've already got the process down.
Do we care about the copper? Do we want to keep? Do we want to? All right. Okay. All right. I will go with the group.
Do you care about
400 more
money?
experience.
Yes.
I care. Geoffrey cares about money. I care about experience.
Okay.
All right, what was your rolls,
2 and
Geoffrey?
5.
1 and a 4.
Oh, 4 and a 5 for me.
1 and a 4. Okay. So you are able to carry effectively 3,000 pounds worth of stuff to
Yes.
town each trip, which means you
Yes.
need 3 more trips, which means that this whole venture is going to take you about a month and a half.
Exactly. That's kind of my point. Is do we really want to do this?
I'd say just 1 trip, honestly.
What was it?
30,000 bronze pieces. How much gold is that? That's 3,000 silver, which is 1,500 gold.
80,000 copper pieces is equal
Right. No,
to
but we can
400
carry
gold.
3,000. We can carry 30,000 bronze pieces in one trip.
Yes.
So that's how much gold is that?
That's equal to 3,000.
3,000 silver. So that's
it's equal to 150 gold.
Yeah, that's not worth it, fellas. We're doing 150 gold for basically 2 weeks of trips. Because it's there and back, so it's 14 days for 150 gold.
I don't like it, but the math is correct, and I can't deny.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll pass by the area again in the future, and you can stop by and grab some gold on the way back.
Maybe
bronze.
we spread some rumors in town about a an incredible bounty of incredible bounty of treasure up in wherever we came from.
I mean, I think we
and
just
then
did.
everyone fights over it.
I think we
Maybe you
just did.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
You probably did.
You know, at some point, once we take care of, I think we still have an outstanding quest for the bandits that have been waylaying the local economy here, and I think there might have been a couple others. Do we want to go back to the nymph? No, I think our quest with her is done.
I think we should probably train first, honestly.
Yes, train.
We should.
Train, and then the bandit quest, and then we want to find a proper town to establish our kind of. This is where we keep our stuff, right? Slightly more secure than a small town.
Yeah. We need a bank.
Is there are these
If there's a
are
bank in
these
town,
is
it
this
would be with the
currency
Baron. Or
of
he
this
would
town we're in
secure
right
it
now?
anyway. I'm saying if there's a place where you would store money, it would be with the Baron, or at least he would be able to tell you where to put it or how to protect it.
Okay, I guess I make my way to the Baron, the local Baron here, request an audience with him, and
Oh, we could.
tell him our predicament. Just for now.
All right, so you head over to the Baron. Hello, what can I do for you? Says the watch guard, or the guard.
Hello. We've recently come into some rewards, some money and possessions as compensation for questing that we've done. Do you guys have have a place where you can keep our belongings secure?
Well, we do have a vault where we keep some of the money, or the Baron keeps some of the money. I expect he'll be levying a small tax for the use of such a place, though.
How much will that run us?
I guess it depends on how much space you're taking up.
We have probably a cart's. We have a cart's worth of stuff, plus a few bags.
Well, I suppose that would take up about Let me go check. He goes in and asks, walks in, returns out and goes, well, the Baron's offered to, on account of your previous service, to at least allow you to store your stuff there for a little bit of time for free. However, after about a month or so, he's going to take 10% of what's remaining off each following month.
That's crazy. Well, thank you very much for the very generous offer to keep our stuff for no charge for that amount of time.
What if we just get him to change it out?
What do you mean?
You want to do like a coin transfer, like for gold instead?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
That seems like a much more reasonable choice. Let's go. I'll go see what I'll go ask about our stockpile of gold and see if we can make that exchange for you. And he returns a few moments later and says, 1900. Wait, what would that be? That would be 30,000 silver. 1,500. 1,500 gold is quite a bit. I think he can. He's willing to make the transfer about for about half that, so 750 gold for the remain, and leave the remaining silver on alone. He would like to keep a small stockpile of gold for other exchanges in the future. And
But of course, we understand.
so we can make
We
a
are very
transfer to
appreciative of this
750.
service.
Right, sounds good. Bring your card in. We'll do the transfer in the walls.
Dracus, would this be considered a northern British accent?
Oh, I don't know.
I would guess somewhere up there. Okay, well, thank you very much. Hopefully our stuff won't be too much of a burden for you guys. And we hopefully will get the stuff out of your hair soon. And thanks again. Okay. So that is our stuff. Hopefully securely attached, unless there's a big band of bandits that come around and steal all of it. We'll see. Not giving Stug any ideas, of course. I think, and we are crossing. Well, okay. I think the next. Obviously, the next thing to do is to find opportunities to train, right?
Yep, that's the main thing, I think.
All right. And after
Training
all this,
montage.
all right. So how are you gonna train? Who are you gonna train with?
Well, I
until
think I
we go to
found.
the
Yeah, sorry.
Twitch.
Could you make a start?
How do clerics train? Because I mean,
You have to find a fellow cleric of your denomination or something similar, and
that's going to be difficult for me.
that's gonna be difficult for you.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I'll say if you're going to train. Well, now you could find a similar church which has similar ideals and gain some experience that way. However, it would take longer because you'd have to sort of, and it also might cause problems depending on how much information you tell the people you're working with, because they obviously want you to learn what you want to learn.
Exactly. And also,
So-
I might end up revealing that I'm a drow.
And that's a big thing, yeah. So if you found like a friendly church to your faith, you could do it with maybe like time and a half of training, so it would be 3 weeks instead of 2.
You could go to a Walk-a-Night church and they'll do it for a fee.
The what church?
However,
The goddess of commerce.
how are we gonna do this world-wise? So I do think I might need to modify the rules a little bit based on circumstances. So, because I do think it's a little bit
Hardcore.
Yeah, because it's basically at the point where I can't level up.
So here's what we'll do. At least for now.
There happened to be a traveling band of people
For
in the exact
specifically
situation Jumon's in.
clerics, it will cost you 2 months. However, you can do it alongside your normal adventuring.
Okay.
So it won't like cut into your normal adventure time. It'll still cost you 2 weeks of of training time for your other classes, but if you're not,
Yeah.
if you're
So
a
this is
cleric
like
specifically,
introspection.
yeah.
This is like spiritual introspection,
Mhm.
esoterica, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Communing with your god. Yeah.
that's right. So we'll do that.
And it does make sense that it would take a lot longer than other disciplines because it's much more specialized.
That's
And
right.
also much more individual. So, yeah.
All right.
So,
Well,
yeah, that means I would have started training a while ago.
yeah, you can. We can just consider it. You have started training when you returned to you. How much? When did you get your experience over the threshold?
Oh my god.
Was it before or after you brought home the silver?
Before.
Okay. In that
Well
case,
before,
this
I
would
think.
be you would have been
How
training
much was
already for
the
about 3 weeks.
how much was the magic carpet? How much experience did we get for that?
I don't remember.
Oh, I have
Because
it written
it
down. I
might have
think
even been before the
magic
magic
carpet.
but Jesus
Well,
Christ.
you were in the middle of an adventure before that. I don't think you got.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Actually,
say
no, it wasn't.
we'll
It wasn't. I distinctly remember it was a triple level up. So no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
okay.
It was because of that adventure that I leveled up in cleric.
Gotcha. So yeah, we'll say you were 3 weeks into your training there, or whatever, and the rest of you have and then you have 2 weeks to train for your other sessions. We'll say that Geoffrey, you have to spend, because you don't have another cleric around of economics in the area. You'll have to take double time. Because we'll say you've been extra devoted to your faith. So your role play gets you over the threshold there. But yeah, Valis has to train with somebody. I guess Taina maybe. And I guess you can train with Taina too. Duma.
Yeah, but I mean, it's my fighter levels that I'm training, not my thief levels.
Oh, you're not leveling up in thief?
No,
Oh,
just
well,
fighter.
then you train with someone at the town, the Baron's manor. You'd find some watchman there that helps you.
Yeah.
So, and we'll eschew the normal monetary cost that this goes through because I don't want to deal with that right now. But
Based laziness. Based and lazy build.
I mean, I'm justifying it as you've helped out the town quite a bit, so they're just gonna be fine with helping you guys out a little bit. It doesn't take up that much, so we'll just let it go. And yes, laziness is the main reason, but in universe we'll justify it that way. But I guess if you want, we can call it there, unless you want to keep doing something for today's session.
I feel like this is a good stopping point. Let me write on the player sanctuary that I think the next thing is to look at the bandits.
Yep.
Probably go to the blacksmith to point us in the first in the initial right direction. But that'll probably be the next thing. But yes, I think I'm
All right.
voting to end
Fair
it here.
enough. Let's call it there then.
Yep.
Soder, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. You're welcome to hop into chat, voice chat when if you want.
Yeah. I can't believe, by the way, I'm still flabbergasted by how in detail we got with the logistics. It's crazy.
Yeah, this was the boring session, I'm afraid. So sorry about that, but
It
That's
was
not even in
boring.
It's not even in detail. We didn't have a map or a spreadsheet.
that's true.
Okay.
That is very true.
Yeah. You guys have been part of even more autism-driven, detailed logistics in these things before.
Wait, I could reasonably carry 500 gold and still walk.
We
Sorry,
we have a bunch of
5,000 gold and still walk.
train fans here. Trains are cool.
Yeah.
Trains are cool.
I want to make a train. I want to get a train and like have it be like really luxury, like padded seats. There's like compartment for storage and like a really nice selection of foods.
Make like a hobby coffee table with like a little model train set inside.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say possible next quest, talk to the blacksmith / other worker about the bandits that are raiding the area. And most importantly, depressing the local economy. That just won't do. Just won't do for Geoffrey.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call it there and end the stream. So thanks again for watching, Soder. We'll see you when you hop in.
Thanks, guys.
And yeah, so bye bye, everybody.